I know you both might fight me on this, but it could be a perfect beach day depending on who you are.
We're not violent
75.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah.
It's a good, like, sit on the beach, maybe don't go in the water.
Definitely don't go in the water.
Yeah.
Although Luca would probably go in the
Yeah,
water.
kids do.
Kids do.
Yeah.
He's getting to the point where, not in the ocean really, but where he can kind of do his own thing a little bit and I can just watch him. But yeah, the ocean, Dad's going in.
Yeah.
I told you about the fun down, splash down situation. That was the coldest I've been in a water situation in a long time. Breezy, cloudy. So yeah, the sun at least helps today. And look, the water temperatures are good. It's probably one of those deals where you want to, if you get in, just stay in because the dry air makes you feel cooler when you get out. In the mid 70s for highs today. Really good stuff. I mean, our average high is 78. So this is pretty much an average day. The thing that won't go down on the daily almanac, so to speak, that made it a little different is that our dew points are very low for this time of the year. So, 75 with a dew point of 70 feels a lot different than 75 with a dew point of 48, which is closer to where we were today. Nice and bright though, that's the rest of today, and tonight will be clear for the most part. Will not be as cool as it was last night. We'll drop down in the 50s, but most of us won't get any cooler than that. The mountains, the only exception in the upper 40s. Tomorrow we start in the 60s. We end up with quite a bit of sun through the first half of the day. So we make a run at 80. Dew points are higher, you'll feel that. And then clouds come in from west to east on Thursday, midday into the afternoon. Isolated sprinkle being depicted on some of our small scale models here. I don't think it's really a factor for most of us. I think almost everyone is dry through tomorrow afternoon. And then tomorrow night, some showers start coming in, and that sets us up for a rainy day on Friday. This particular model is depicting a lot of the rain just south of us, but most models have it right into the middle of the state here through Friday. So cloudy periods of showers and thunderstorms is the best way you can sell all of Friday, and temperatures are only in the mid 60s, so it's not all that warm. Weekend, is there any clarity? Not really, but we're going to stick with our forecast that we've had, which is that we have a chance of showers on Saturday. First over down East Maine in the morning, and then a second round possible in the afternoon, especially the mountains and foothills. I think Sunday is a bit brighter, and there are fewer showers, but unfortunately we still have to put a sprinkle in the forecast on Sunday afternoon because the model is just consistently trailing this trough behind that front, which is going to be a problem for us. Here's Franklin. Just want to show you Franklin because the models have it kind of spinning around and then eventually moving up towards the east coast. I don't see any scenario in which this hits us directly, but potentially it gets close enough by midweek to give us some waves and also some tropical infused rain. Tropical infused sounds good, like in a cocktail setting, but in the rain setting, usually not as good of a thing. So we'll keep an eye on that. Again, the weekend, it's just fine. It's right in the middle. It makes it kind of hard to plan, honestly. The way I would say it is, I wouldn't cancel anything. Unless you're, I'm trying to think of scenarios where I would cancel something. Unless you're taking plywood off your roof, I wouldn't cancel it. But short of that, there'll just be a chance of some showers around.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Keith.